A number of the injured were taken by ambulance to Madison Memorial Hospital in Rexburg, and local News 8's Philip Willis spent most of the day in Rexburg at the hospital to find out the conditions of those victims and all who survived, and he continues to follow this breaking news story for us tonight. Philip, what do we know at this time?
Well, Doug, it's an evolving situation. The names of the victims in the accident haven't been revealed yet to give ample time to notify the families. But here's what we do know. Just before 7:15 p.m. on May 1st, Idaho State Police troopers responded to a crash at milepost 399 on Highway 20. A Dodge Ram pickup and a Mercedes passenger van had collided head-on. The van caught fire soon afterwards. 7 individuals have died because of the crash. One of the fatalities was Isaiah Marino, a 25-year-old from Texas. He was driving the pickup. The other 6 fatalities were from the 14 people in the passenger van, which turned out to be a tour bus. The van had been traveling towards West Yellowstone when the collision occurred.
Really, all the accidents that happen up here are fatal, which is just always scary to hear when it's happening because, you know, there's going to be lives, just at stake. So as soon as we knew it was a car accident, we knew it just wasn't going to be good at all.
It was actually quite shocking. Like, once we saw the ambulances and the cops going by, and then we found out it was a fatal crash, like, just being that close, it was a little shocking, yeah.
There were 8 survivors, 3 with serious injuries. One of the 3 was airlifted to Bozeman, Montana. The other 2 were flown to Idaho Falls, Idaho. The remaining 5 victims of the accident were moved by ground transportation from the site of the crash to Madison Memorial Hospital. Their injuries were non-life-threatening.
Currently, we saw 5 patients. We admitted patients through the night, and all of them have been stabilized, and they've been discharged, and no further follow-up is needed at this time.
The tourists were speaking Mandarin, which posed a challenge to medical providers.
There was only one that we had that could speak broken English, and so one of the paramedics that was on scene acknowledged that and was familiar with another nurse practitioner here in town who was fluent in Mandarin, and we were able to obtain her services before the ambulances got here. It enabled us to rapidly go through our trauma surveys and make sure who was sick or not sick and stabilized easily. So that was very, very helpful.
We'll continue to provide updates on this story as we get them. In studio, Philip Willis, Local News 8.
All right, thank you, Philip, for that report.